Krapf, editor-in-chief of WorkBoat magazine, aboard the American Queen, which was built in 1995, and we wrote about WorkBoat when it came out of McDermott Shipyards in Amelia. And today I'm with Jeff Krida, the CEO of Great American Steamboat Company. They're based out of Memphis, and John Waggoner, who's the chairman of the company. And some of you may know John also from HMS Global. So what we want to ask is, number one, why are we here? Just tell me a little bit about the boat and what you had to do to get it back in service. After 2 years.
Well, I guess why we're here.
You can talk about the refurb.
Yeah, talk about the refurb. I mean, the reason we're here, as Jeff will tell you, is really to create lasting memories for our guests. You know, right. The reason for the project is being a boat guy was always fond of the American Queen. We were able to, you know, strike a deal with MARAD. Then we brought Jeff and Christopher and Ken and his partners. And it was a great match because, well, HMS Global Maritime has lots of marine experience in operating boats. We really don't know anything about sales and marketing. And I mean, I think that's one of the keys. You know, Jeff was president of Delta Steamboat Company. He knew the boat. He helped build the American Queen. And so he knew everything about it. So for us, it was a perfect match to take a really strong company that had marine expertise, and you know, Jeff that had all the experience of this boat and this product and the marketing experience and the big Rolodex. And then, you know, I'll let Jeff talk about that, and then I can talk about all the things we did on the retrofit.
Jeff, you with Rip Barge here.
Oh yeah, Eddie Conrad and I put that company together back then.
Which is another facet, the same type of market.
Same type, a little bit lower price point, a little bit less intense in the experience. I mean, the great thing about the American Queen is it's really really a time machine. It lets people go back into the 19th century with the physical plant, explore the way west in America, learn about their country while they're having great food, great live entertainment, seeing scenery go by every day, and very high level of service on board. So we're selling an American experience vacation. We say we're in the cruise business, we're really in the happiness business. Bringing people a good time on their vacation while they learn something about their country in the process, and do it in these beautiful, beautiful surroundings of this vessel.
Now, what I wanted to ask is, because I know you put in millions of dollars into the refurbishment, including the $3 million on the machinery alone. So with these improvements, like say a person, the last time they wanted this boat was say 2007. So how is this going to, number one, improve their experience from a few years ago? What are they going to see different? They haven't been on boats, say, for 5 or 6 years.
Well, the only things they're really going to notice that are different is the level of personal service that's on board and the cuisine. The entertainment was pretty nice before. The level of the dining experience is substantially different than it was before, as well as the fact that it's an all-inclusive product.
Right.
We don't, like the Caribbean cruise business, we don't nickel and dime people for things after they get on board. All your shore excursions are included, wine and beer with dinner, the alternative dining venues without an upcharge like the cruise industry does. Everything is included.
Now finally, I guess the third question would be, what do you view this market? Suppose the economy is coming back. So how do you, I mean, all things point positively for people spending money on things like this. Now, what do you envision, say, a year from now? How do you think 2012 is going to
That's a great question. I mean, one of the things that John and I really liked about the business model and buying the American Queen and bringing this company back was that all American demographics point for support of this being wildly successful for a number of reasons. Our target audience is Americans over 50, well-educated, well-traveled, people that are curious. That age group actually still reads. They're very, very interested in having authentic experiences in their life. This is the only overnight steamboat that's left. It's the only real thing that there is. And our River Lorians on board teaching you the American history of the places that you sailed through. Our Mark Twain impersonator. The authenticity of the vessel's surroundings and antiques. It's the real thing. And our target audience of Americans over 50, there are 78 million of them today. In 20 years, there'll be 124 million of them. They control 2/3 of the disposable income for discretionary things in the entire American economy, and there are only 436 beds on this thing. So if you want the real thing, and we're it, there isn't much of it either. So it makes for a great, successful business plan.
Sign me up. I'm part of that 70.
Yeah,
I also read. I'm soon to be part of your true demographic group, so I'll be ready to go. So I want to thank Jeff and John for our 3 questions today aboard the American Queen.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.